I don't know about you, but it really feels like Nigel Farage has put the nail in the Conservative coffin. Because I'm sure by now you've all seen the news. I'm sure one or two of you, like myself, was watching the press conference, where Nigel Farage has replaced Richard Tice as the leader of the Reform Party. And honestly, it was a pretty decent speech, but I just wanted to give my thoughts on it. Because Nigel Farage did actually make quite a few interesting points in it. Because he originally started out by saying that he wasn't going to do it. Like he wasn't going to lead the Reform Party, but as Nigel mentioned in his speech, he has actually changed his mind. And because of that, right, one of the points that he made in his speech was that he's signing on to be the leader of the Reform Party for 5 years. So because he flip-flopped and he changed his mind on this one, I guess he's now signed up for a full 5-year term. And the reason for him wanting to do this, again, it is actually quite clever. Because they obviously know that they're not going to win, like, the general election. Like, they're obviously not going to come away being in power. I mean, they could, but they won't. But what he wants to do, right, he basically wants to become the leader of the opposition party. Because instead of it being the Conservatives, he just really wants to bring reform into the mainstream by just doing it that way. Like, instead of just having the Conservatives on the other side, you just have the Reform Party. And then the Conservatives, unfortunately for them, they just get forgotten about. Because politics is kind of like a TV show. Because half the reason why you watch it is because it's stuff that affects you. But the other half is for the entertainment. And you must admit, Nigel Farage becoming the leader of the Reform Party, like in the last couple weeks of the election, like I said, you got to admit that is some good entertainment. Because in America, when it's coming up to the election time, they'd call this the October surprise, like where something major happens in the closing stages of the election. And for the UK at the moment, this is our October surprise. But to be fair, who knows where this is going to end? Like, who knows what's going to come out the woodwork? I mean, that's the beauty of politics, is that you can't really make forecasts. And for me personally, it does give reform quite a bit of credibility. Because I know that Nigel used to be the leader, but no one really gravitated towards Richard Tice. But it will be interesting to see just how much of the vote share they get. And if there is a bit of echo in this video, just know that I do whatever I can to make the audio as good as possible. But it's a very sunny day outside and my kids are just running around the place. So I've just snuck myself into a bedroom to just try and record an emergency video. Then I gotta edit this video whilst also cooking them dinner. Awful. But does this make you think twice about the Reform Party? Or do you find the recent flip-flopping from Nigel Farage, like him wanting to help with the American election, do you find that level of flip-flopping unattractive when it comes to a politician? For me, yes. But it is interesting. So, thank you for becoming one of the 36,323 subscribers. Thank you to the channel members. And thank you for checking out this video on screen.
This country has gone crazy.